All right, everyone. We are joined first by forward Barbara Banda, who made her first start today, earned her first goal and her first assist. Barbara, just start out and tell us just how you're feeling after the 3 points and obviously getting your goal and your assist.
Well, thank you very much. It's always amazing to have 3 points. More especially, it was an away game, so it was very important for us to win away and carry 3 points. I'm very happy and excited that I've scored in my second appearance, and I think I'm still motivated. I still want to make some more goals and more assists.
And a reminder for anyone in the chat, if you'd like to ask a question, just hit that raise hand button. Barbara, again, your first start, what does that tell you just going into the season? Obviously new to the team, but how do you feel fitting in with the rest of the team?
It requires a lot to fit in the team. I still have to work more hard so that I'm able to find a place in the team, and the rest remains for the coach.
And going off of that too, scored your first goal. Just kind of walk us through what you saw in that goal with a nice flick from Julie, and just walk us through that play.
Well, actually, I didn't expect it, but I think it went according to the plan from training, because I think I took the position that I was told to pick, and I definitely picked that spot, and I found the ball in the back of the net.
And then let's go to the assist, your first assist, which was a nice cross into Angelina early on in the game. What did you see on that play?
Well, it was a good play because I think I made an effort to make that plan, and I think definitely my teammates were aware that maybe I had to put a cross, which definitely I did, and it was an assist. That was so amazing.
And it just being your second game with the club, but seeing that the team was able to bear down and get 3 points, down a player at the end of the match, just kind of tell us what that's like to play for a team like that.
Well, I think it means a lot. I think Pride is a very good team, and we are working together. We fight together. We don't want to let one and another down. So I think the coordination and the teamwork is also there. So it's a very good team.
We'll go ahead here in the room if you have anything.
Yeah, you can do it because I don't really want to, because most of the questions I'm going to ask about Zambia in the Olympics.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Barbara, again, congratulations. Second time you guys are making it to the Olympics, second consecutive time. How amazing is that, to do it twice on the bounce, especially when you've got countries like Ghana, South Africa, Nigeria in Africa?
Honestly, it's not easy. It was from the beginning. It was a tough game for us. From all the games that we've played, it was not easy. But I think looking at Zambia now, we are improving each and every time. So I think it's good for us to make this appearance for the second time, and we are hoping to do the best. Despite last time, the way we played and the way it was, we want to make a change this time around.
Speaking of last time, you got there. Nobody expected it, but you got there, and from nowhere, 2 hat-tricks in 2 games. You became the highest African woman to score goals at the Olympic Games. What do you expect to do this time?
Honestly, it's always tough, and it takes hard working and a lot of determination. I wouldn't say what's next, but whatever the opportunity and the chance that I'll have, I have to utilize it wisely.
And you just talked about the results from the last time. It wasn't so good. What do you expect from this Zambia team now? Especially now it's not just you. You've got Rachel there now, who is just as equally, outstanding player.
Honestly, like at the moment in Zambia, we depend on each and every player who is available. I think we are growing together. We want to achieve one goal at a time. So I think this time around, we want to make a difference. Like I said earlier on, we want to do our level best. So I think preparation starts now.
Yeah. One more? One more?
Okay. So, the last WAFCON didn't go so well for Zambia. What do you think you guys need to do differently to make it better this time, especially as the WAFCON is coming up very, very soon?
Honestly, about WAFCON, we don't even know the date. So I think according to last time, it's a different time, and it was previous games. So this time around, we focus on the present. So we are hoping for the best also in WAFCON.
And now, this year has seen a phenomenal amount of African players coming to the NWSL. You've got Rachel, you've got yourself, you've got Azizat, and so on. It's the largest group ever so far. What do you think you as African players bring to this league, and what do you think you're going to learn from here?
Honestly, I think this shows that Africa, we are doing well, and we are improving each and every time, looking at all the countries, West Africa and the South, and wherever Africa is. But I think the players are good now. We have really developed. So it's better for us to experience this kind of league so that we're able to improve in Africa.
Great. And we will go ahead and go back to the Zooms. Sean, you can go ahead and go.
Can you talk a little bit about the attack tonight, missing Marta and Adriana, but also scoring 3 goals?
Can you repeat that, Sean?
Can you talk a little bit about the attack tonight, the attacking players, the fact that you were missing Marta and Adriana, but also scored 3 goals?
Honestly, every player in our team is very important, and we didn't miss them. We just wishing they were here also, but it's unfortunately. But I think the team, we coordinated very well, and we are missing them. We want them, and I'm sure they will be in the next game.
And finally, we'll wrap up with Jackie Maynard.
Hey, Barbara, thanks for taking time. I just wanted to ask you quickly, you obviously had 30 minutes in the game last week, but playing a full 90 plus extended stoppage time, but you also were, it was pretty physical out there for you. So I'm just curious of what your impressions were after full 90 minutes of NWSL soccer and how that compares to the leagues you've played in previously.
Well, that was so very difficult for us, more especially that we got the red card. But I think at that moment, that's when the team really has to concentrate, because we were playing with the man down. So I think we just communicated and everyone had to get back to defense.
Great. Thank you, Barbara, and congrats again on the goal, assist, and 3 points.
Thank you.
All right, we are now joined by Julie Doyle. Julie, obviously, big 3 points on the road. Just start us off with your initial thoughts when that final whistle went.
Yeah, I'm just super proud of the squad. Today we showed a lot of grit. First half wasn't pretty, but we had the choice to throw it in the trash and come out a brand new team, and I think that's what we did. We scored 2 goals in the second half to get up, and then I was just super proud of the people that came in and held down the fort.
And one of those goals in the second half came via your foot to Barbara's head. Just walk us through what you saw in that corner and getting the flick on.
Yeah, well, it's something we've been working on in practice, and it was working. So Summer said she meant to play me the ball near post. She saw that I was wide open, and I know that I just got to flick it into the squad, and I was just so happy for Barbara to finish that, because that wasn't an easy finish, and she made it look easy. So.
And just talking about that, you finally got a full 90 from Barbara. What was it like being out there with her? Obviously, hasn't been with the team for too long, but having her out there on the field, what was that like?
I'm excited because she just causes problems, and she's so fast, and we just need to find her.
And we saw the team hunker down, again, a player down, and see through the game. Just talk about you talked about earlier, the grit of the team and how special it is to play for a team like that.
Yeah, I can count on every single person that's on this team. I trust everyone, and we're just a team that digs, and you want to be a part of that, you know.
And obviously playing on the road, a lot different than playing at home.
Oh, yeah.
Seb went into the week talking about weathering the storm, and I think there were a couple storms you guys had to weather.
Yeah.
What's that like being out there on the field? Are you talking to other players, just saying stay with it? Well, just kind of walk us through what the team is like during those moments.
First half, it was real quiet, and we kind of let the crowd, you know, take over. But in the locker room, we're like, we got to talk, we got to demand more of each other, and so that's exactly, we got to throw in some tackles. I think we were including myself, being way too soft the first half, and then we just came out on fire the second half.
Do you have a couple?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna ask the same question I asked Barbara. There's been an influx of African players into the NWS. That's not something you guys are used to.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe I'll give you a bit of history. The first African player to play here was Mercy Akide with the San Diego Spirit back in '99. So back then she was the only one, and now you have so many. What does it mean to see so many African players in this league, and what do you think they bring here?
It's great. It just shows how the game is growing around the world, and it's just so cool to see. And you know, we want more. We want more. Best man plays, you know what I mean? So we're so happy to have her on our team, and I'm just so excited to see what she can do.
Yeah, you've got Barbara here, and then you've also got Aziza and so on. Who are you most looking forward to playing against for the African contingent?
I'm sorry, I don't know her name, but Kansas City girl, she's on fire. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
She's on fire.
I know.
That's great. We'll go ahead and go to the Zoom and go to Sean Rollins.
All right. Can you playing next to Summer, can you talk about the improvements she's made from last year, and how you feel about playing next to her now?
Oh, Summy, I love playing with her. You know, she's super technical. She sees the game well, and I can see that she's looking for me in behind, and she's somebody who can play those balls. And so I know when she has the ball at her feet, that I got to make that run in behind, and she'll find me. So it's been real fun, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the season goes.
And we will go ahead and wrap up with Jackie Maynard.
Hey, Jules. Just the team over the last 5 games is unbeaten in regular season against the Spirit. And even though the game started a little rough, just wondering if there's anything that you can contribute to the success that the Pride has against Washington. You, especially, in assists and goals last year. Just why does this team match up so well against the Spirit?
I think it's because we respect them. They're a really good team, and so we know that we have to bring it every single time. And yeah, we knew it was going to be a physical game, a transition game, and we had to match how good they are. So yeah.
Great. Thank you, Joel. Congrats on the assist and congrats on the win. All right, we'll wrap up tonight with head coach Seb Hines. Seb, congratulations, another road win. Just give us your initial thoughts when that final whistle went.
More relief than anything. If we dissect the game, I thought we started, although we took the lead, I thought we started slow. We didn't really start ourselves. We're very lethargic. I thought Washington started on the front foot, putting us under real pressure. We didn't really get any rhythm in the game, but, it's a great ball from Barbra to Ange, and it's a great finish. And then I think the disappointing part from our side is that we gifted them 2 goals today. In this league, you can't give teams goals because they'll punish you. And so it's a good reminder that we have to keep our standards high, stick to who we are, stick to our identity. And I'm super proud of the players to not only, see the game out at 3-2, but with 10 players also, it shows another side to our game. So I'm super proud of them and their efforts and everything that they put into the game today.
You came into this week talking about going on the road and having to weather storms at other people's arenas. I think you weathered a couple storms tonight. Does anything go into that? Is there anything you say to the players, or is it just full trust that they're going to handle it themselves?
No, I trust them. They've been through enough scenarios like that. It's a mentality. You have to embrace it. You have to, take the ball by its horns. It's coming. That Washington are a direct team. They're going to push numbers forward. They're going to be very physical. And I thought for some periods of the game we stood up to that challenge. Certainly at the end, when we're 10 players and it's your back's against the wall and you're having to deal with the directness and putting your body on the line. And I thought the players did a terrific job in handling that. We obviously rode our luck as well with them hitting the crossbar, but you need a little bit of luck at times as well. So I'm super proud and super pleased, and it showed another side to our team and a willingness to go through that hard time and those waves of attack. So pleased with the performance.
And obviously Barbra Banda getting her first start, getting a goal and an assist. Can you just talk about what you saw from her out there on the field today?
Yeah, she was phenomenal. Threatening in behind, holding up the ball. She was a true 9 today. Short. You saw a lot of elements of the game. I know last week you only saw a snippet of it, but today, it was a complete performance. With the goal and assist. She won the penalty as well. So I thought she caused a lot of problems for Washington's back line. And again, it's difficult at the end. You're down to 10 players. She's the lone player up top, and her a desire to go out and try and put pressure on the players and hold the ball up and still threatening behind in the 10th minute, you know what I'm saying? So credit to her, and yeah, what a great asset she's been to the team.
And final one for me, Carrie Lawrence stepping out on the field after for the first time since coming back from her injury. Can you just talk about the process with her and how maybe special that moment was for her, but also you as her head coach?
Yeah, it's massive. Carrie's one of the longest serving players here, and it's a big moment for her. I know she's gone through a lot all of last year, missing out, watching the team go out there and perform, and then just buying her time, being patient. And we felt today was the right moment for her to come on and make a difference. And yeah, it's a big moment for her. We're super proud of her, and it takes a lot of dedication to put yourself in that position. So yeah, pleased with her. And also, there's Corey Dyke getting her debut as well. Proud moment for her, because I know she's been patient, waiting for her moment and her opportunity. So again, I could go through every play and tell a story of what they did today. And so again, I'm pleased and proud of the players and their togetherness to get the 3 points in a tough environment.
And we'll go ahead and go to the Zoom. Sean, go ahead.
The first few weeks you had health issues in the back. Now you get that healthy, and you have 2 key attacking players out. Can you talk about the resilience of this team in dealing with those issues?
Again, it's a team game. It's where we want to be is going to rely on the roster. It's not going to just rely on single players. And you're right, we've got some really key players out, some players with a lot of experience missing out, but it shows the depth. It shows the young players stepping up and doing their job. So again, you can see the togetherness. You can see that they're all bought into what we're trying to do. You can see that whether they're having to go through those hard times right at the end, they're still together with everything that they do. So yeah, again, it doesn't rely on 1 or 2 players. It's all about the team and who we are as a team.
Great. Thank you, Seb, and congrats on the 3 points.
Thank you.